Welcome in, Taurus. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. I hope you are doing wonderfully. If you are joining for the first time, know that I am so happy to be connecting with you. I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For others of you that are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I am so appreciative to you, and I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to connect with you once again. So Taurus, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into your reading, okay? Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your particular situation. If this is not your story, just take from it what pertains to you. If none of it does, then don't take any of it. Just throw it out the window, okay? If it's not for you, then this is not for you. For others of you, though, this will resonate very strongly, and if it does, I hope it gives you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading after the general reading, where we'll investigate a bit more into energies that appear, such as feelings that someone might have for you, how to approach a subject, approach a situation, I should say, steps coming out of it, as well as the long-term outcome from the situation, and any other mysterious energies or emotions or intentions that appear throughout the reading. By the end of the general reading, we will talk about exactly what we're going to pin down in the extended, and we discuss it towards the end of the general reading. So if you'd like to join for the extended reading, the link for it will be in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my personal booking system in case you would like something a bit more personalized and tailored to your specific situation or question. Okay, so without further ado, Taurus, let's go ahead and dive into the cards. So just like in our previous readings together, I went ahead and pulled from the Oracle myself, but you and I are going to pull from the Tarot together. And what I'm seeing here, Taurus, is you're connecting with somebody, a masculine energy, right? There's a masculine and feminine energy involved. So where you identify is you know, it really depends on what reflects for you. So I would say this is probably, Taurus, flip the characters as you see fit, okay? Because you have a masculine and a feminine, but you might be female that identifies as a masculine energy, okay? So I'm just explaining that for those of you who are new to tarot, right? So we have a masculine and feminine energy very clearly delineated here. And what I'm seeing here is that the masculine energy is distraught by some type of major decision they've had to make, okay? So you've got time for a nap with loyal heart, but I'm going to break these down even further. Whoever this person is, Taurus, this is somebody who genuinely cares for you, okay? There might have been a recent ending between you guys, right? You're taking time apart, time to separate, think about things differently. You know, this is definitely a separation of sorts, might be permanent or temporary. All right, but what I'm seeing is that no matter what, there is no one here trying to blame anyone else. Clarifying loyal heart, we have the wealthy man with judication and despair. So surrounding this masculine energy is a feeling of sadness surrounding having to make a really big decision, someone having made a decision for them or one that they had to make. And you've got the wealthy man's counterpart is the privileged lady, right? And she's going on a journey. So there is a big change, a big shift, some type of traveling, some type of conclusion though, right? Because journey is a 10. So there's a conclusion here to a big situation between you guys. Now, clarifying time for a nap, we have main male with gift and message. So someone here, if this is about legalities and there was a divorce or something like that, this person wants to make sure that you're taken care of. And so they are playing their role, right? They're playing their role here in time for a nap. They're taking a break from constantly trying to offer you gifts of reconciliation and to try to get things back in order. They've decided, you know what, if this is really what you need and this is the time that you need and separating is what's best, then okay, I will sign the papers, I will sign the documents, and I will make sure that you're taken care of. If this person is the breadwinner and they have that kind of leverage, they don't plan on using it against you. Okay, so, but this does feel like a break, right? This feels like a separation. You guys tried for a long time to reconcile things, and it feels like you guys are better off being friends. It feels like you guys are better off being friends. This person does not have any ill will towards you, Taurus. There's no ill will here. It's just, it's an unfortunate fact that things didn't work out. All right. Someone here, though, is decreasing their effort in trying to make something work. And they're just going to give kind of like a final goodbye. A final goodbye, or, you know, a final testament to their devotion for you, which is to give you the separation you want, which was something they may have been resisting, and in the end they realize that in order to really show you that they care about you and are in it for your happiness, right, they just have to give you what you want. And this might be the other way around, Taurus. You might be the one, you might be the masculine energy here that's just giving to your feminine counterpart the ending that she needs, you know. But there's a rest. There's a rest to a romantic dimension of this relationship, and it's moving into friendship. Okay, very amicable. It's devastating. The ending is devastating because it was unexpected, at least for someone. And the loneliness, the isolation this person is feeling is you know, hard to ignore, but there's an understanding that it's for the best interest of everyone involved. Okay, let me see one more. Let's see, Taurus. Overarching energy is the Hanged Man. So you're letting go of something. At least that's how I'm seeing this. With the Hanged Man, there was a big, you know, there was a sacrifice being made. You might have been holding on to something, or someone was holding on to something, but the Hanged Man is all about compromise and sacrifice, right? You're subjecting yourself to an uncomfortable position in order to gain greater insight on something. So it feels to me like this era of compromising and this era of holding on to something that you've been trying to see throughout the situation, see if it'll work or not. There's an ending that it's not really worth it for whatever reason, that the cost doesn't outweigh what you get as a return. There's a big ending here. So your current position is the Knight of Cups, and your obstacle is the World. So it's like you want to maintain emotional closeness and express your emotions without seeming almost like offensive. It's like someone here is ready to be amicable, but the other person is in so much despair they almost don't want to hear it. You know, it's like no, it's like so and so, you don't understand. I care about you still. It has nothing to do with how much I care about you. It's just, this is what I need out of life, and I'm just not getting that within the confines of our relationship. And the person is just like, I don't get it. If I can't be married to you, or we can't be together, why would I want to be friends? It's that kind of energy where it's like you want to express yourself to this person, but because of how big this ending is and how hard it is just to get through this ending, you're like, maybe I just shouldn't. Yeah, on your mind you're defensive. Nine of Wands. You know, you're just not sure. You're not sure if this is the right move. You're not sure if expressing yourself is really the best idea. In your heart, you're conflicted. Five of Wands. You're not, you know, in the recent past, you made plans. You made plans to separate, right? Separation, maybe before the divorce, separation before a legitimate, you know, disconnect of the relationship itself, but definitely looking into the future, planning something different. Coming in, there's the Seven of Swords. Okay, so not being completely honest, seeing yourself as the Eight of Wands. So you, again, moving. You're concluding something. You're concluding a journey. You could literally be moving. Ace of Wands in your environment. There's a desire, a decision to take on something that brings you promises, passion, right? Your fears. You have the Four of Swords, right? Afraid that when you look on this later on, you're gonna wish that you hadn't. Left, that you maybe should have said something different in your outcome. Okay, Five of Cups, you're gonna mourn. It's an ending. Of course you're gonna mourn, right? But what I love about the Five of Cups, just bear with me, the Five of Cups is like my silver linings card, where you can look in the background, you see the two cups still standing. So while your eyes are preoccupied on what's been lost, you kind of overlook what's still in the environment. But it's a relief to know that not everything is lost, right? So there's friendship here. You want to manifest a new beginning. And you're hoping you don't have to get rid of this person. You're hoping you don't have to be without this person. The thing is, though, is that you really want more for yourself. You see a potential. There's definitely, yeah. There's severance. There's severance here. There's definitely a severance of a connection with justice on board. You're showing up as the Magician or as the Empress, or both, right? This is both you, but depending masculine and feminine, what you feel you predominantly are identified as. But ultimately, you're ready to make this move, Taurus, and there's somebody, either you or the person you're connecting with, that really wants to maintain friendship, but it's asking for too much right now. It's asking for too much right now. Okay, between the cases, or, you know, just between all the discussions surrounding, you know, surrounding what you should do next, or if this is really the right move. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, Page of Wands, Death. Justice again. So Page of Wands, death and justice. So, you know, dropping the mask, dropping the false persona. All right, it's like you're hiding something. Someone here is hiding something, but that's all going to come to light with death, justice, Page of Wands. I feel like this has something to do with just maintaining the status quo, right? Maybe because you want to come in with emotions with the Knight of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the thing is, you are in a space of wanting to express yourself, and coming in, you're going to find that you really can't. But once you guys are officially detached, that might change. Once you guys enter a phase where you don't have to be walking on eggshells with one another, you're going to feel a bit more open speaking with them. Okay, you're going to be a little bit more open with discussing how this might go. But again, it's just like, it's the irony, right? You couldn't be vulnerable with each other when you were together, but now that things are over, you're going to see if you can be vulnerable with this person. Right? Because there's more distance now. If there is a fallout, you don't have to, you don't have to get in the same bed as this person. You know, it is what it is. What is this Five of Cups and the most likely outcome? Hermit. So single, right? Separated. Just reflecting, right? It's a hard situation, so you're just taking it all in. You know, taking it all in, just trying to recover. Nope. I see the Eight of Cups trying to come out. Pick that up in a minute. Looks like the Six of Pentacles. And Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay, so let me get... Oh, it's two cards. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. We have the Six of Pentacles with the Empress, right? Concluded with the Hierophant, High Priestess, Seven of Cups, the Hermit. Holy crap. So, Hermit, Seven of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, so this is the trade-off, right? In order for you can't be living in la la land. Okay, that's the thing, Taurus. I feel like you're a realist. You're a realist here. You're understanding that truly you're better off. You're better off outside of the situation. You're better off just, you know, being without this person and doing your best to maintain cordial relations. And if you can't, then there's nothing else that can be done. The alternative of being together long term is really just not in it, right? You'd rather be alone. You'd rather be single from this person. And, you know, you're doing your best, but you can't live in a fantasy world, right? Before you may have been a little confused, but now you're not. Your intuition, your intuition has helped you see very clearly into the direction that you need to be. You're seeing your potential with the Empress, right? The Empress, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles. You want a true commitment, and it's not with this person. It's not with this person. Some of you want to go back to school. You know, some of you are just wanting a commitment with someone who feels like your emperor, and the person you're connecting with is just not. They're just not. You know, Six of Pentacles, it's too one-sided. It's too one-sided. You're giving everything, and it's not enough. What this person is able to give you isn't enough, which doesn't make it their fault, right? But you wouldn't be doing them justice by staying around and saying, oh yeah, I'm so grateful for everything that you give me, even though I'm basically missing like 80% of the affection that I want, and the words that I want to hear, and the chores I want to split, and the way I want to live life, right? That's not how you do it. Right, Taurus? It's like you want to be in a mutually beneficial relationship. So you're grateful for what this person has invested, but at the end of the day, you can't ignore the fact that it's still not enough. So you see that you need it somewhere else, that you want it somewhere else, that you can be your best self in a different situation with somebody new, with somebody different. Right? You have the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. So for some of you, this is school, this is work, right? Going back to get your license in something, getting a new job somewhere, applying somewhere. But this is about really utilizing your resources to create this new beginning. Some of you might be parents, right? You might be a mom or a dad. And so this is about just getting everything back in balance, restoring balance, figuring out the whole custody situation, figuring out schedules, you know, just really trying to be cordial throughout the process, because you've got justice here twice. So there's a lot of legalities here along with adjudication, right? You've got justice twice, with adjudication. So for some of you, this is heavy legal dealings, but it doesn't necessarily have to be official documentation. It's just the officialness, right? It's just the official severance of something, the very final, like in all of its totality, the situation is brought to an end because there is a decisive action being taken on no longer being associated with one another. But the thing is it's like you want Taurus to express something to this person, or they want to express something to you, and there's just no room for it in this situation. The context of all this is just the end. That's it. And it's in the best interest. It's in your best interest, right? It's in both of your best interests. But I feel like the instigation here was the fact that somebody came face to face with the fact that there's nothing else for them in this relationship. And there's an opportunity here in your environment with the Ace of Wands, and you're pursuing it. And again, right, with the Eight of Wands, this could be you really tempted to speak to this person. But I feel like it's not going to be until after you guys work out this new life outside of each other that you're going to feel like it's the appropriate time to discuss things with this person. All right. So let me see. Now, if this is not you, Taurus, then this is the person that you're connecting with wanting to say something to you, right? Them wanting to express something, and you're not really having it. They want to say something to you, right? But there's a sense of loss coming in, right? A sense of loss. But it's small energy. The Five of Cups is small magnitude. So this is going to be, very overcomable by both of you. But understand that this person is loyal to you. All right, so that's what makes this very difficult for them, is that they've always been on your side, and to bring on an ending that they really didn't want to bring on, it's just hard on them. But they don't plan on sabotaging your happiness. On the contrary, they are doing their best to be as active in their support of your decision as possible. It's just hard for them because they have to suffer the loss of you in order to make this happen for you, and it's hard. It's hard to make it seem like you're okay with not having the love of your life around. And that's how someone here feels. It's a very self-sacrificial act that they're doing. Very selfless act for you. So just hang in there. The best time, from what I see, the best time to talk with this person is after everything's been sorted through. Right now, once all of this stress of the ending subsides, this is the right time to speak to this person. But you're coming through as the Empress, so rest assured this outcome is leading directly to your elevation, okay? If you were suspecting that, along the line, maybe you would screw up, and now with this ending, you're just, you're going to be without money, and you're going to be without possibility, and on the contrary, this is going to set you free, and it's going to make you available to develop into the person that you can see yourself becoming. It's going to allow you to really grab life by the horns and really take advantage of new opportunities. You've got the Ace of Wands in your environment. So there's an opportunity, something that's going to really fill you with fire and passion, something that's going to leave you feeling very fulfilled in life, a creative endeavor even, that is going to really, it's going to level you up, and it's going to bring in a new level of commitment, either in love or in professional endeavors. All right? You could be connecting with a Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra very strong, Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Okay, Piscean energy here. Yeah. So, we've, and Virgo as well. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and take this over to the extended. Okay, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and take this over to the extended, where we will go into this person's feelings towards you very briefly. We'll go into a little bit more what this Ace of Wands is in your environment. What is this new beginning coming in for you, right? What your advice is moving forward, as well as what the long-term outcome after this situation is, resolved, right? Either with the person, without the person. We'll see what energies come up. We'll see if there's friendship, right? Whatever's most important, we'll see what happens in the long term in regards to what we're seeing here. Okay, Taurus? So my love, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed your message and found that this helped you, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. And until next time, I will see you later, okay? I love you so very much. Mwah. Take care.